Apologies, Kels. I don't know. I'm not myself today, to be perfectly honest. Like, I'm not even sure if it's a good idea to stream today or not. Like, I genuinely don't know. So let me check one more thing and then we can actually start. So last time around, we, I believe, finished up Act 1. There's a castle. Stuff has happened. Let me go back in, because I know there are no enemies here. We have finished up this. We had an audience with the king. And from there, I don't remember, because it's been a long weekend. Also, I've been preparing for my birthday. Which is on Wednesday. I don't... Oh, no, wait, hang on. Now I remember. We need to go to the port town to the south. For those of you who are curious, this is my current team. Because it's Final Fantasy VI, so it's constantly switching stuff around. And we essentially have Locke as a backup healer, Vetera as the main healer. Ooh, hang on, there's someone here. Is there someone here? Okay. Apologies, fuck. I need a moment. I just made myself angry. Okay. Okay, we can continue. It told me it was going to descend. Okay, strange glowing stone. Albrook transport ship. Accompanying us as well. Okay. Hey, Shadow! He's returned. Range lodgings for you at the inn. Good. Okay. Celeste ran away, so let's go and follow her. I assume that she went somewhere. Let's go and see if we can find her. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Kels. Let's see if we can find where she ran off to. Ooh, it's a high potion. Yes. Apologies, I just kind of need to get back into the groove of things. Somebody, oh, nice. I mean, I would commission you for some art, but I don't have money because something genuinely funny happened on stream yesterday that kind of makes me like, I kind of want to make art of that particular moment. Go ahead and talk and see if we maybe need to do something first with regards to talking. Okay, just get some rest in the inn. Okay. Like, we were playing Mega Man 11 yesterday on stream. And for some reason I kept dying to a bunch of pits, so we started calling it the Blood Pit. And for some reason, it's probably best if you just watch it back, but like, at some point, some guy started, in the level with the bouncy balls, some guy that we started naming Wario, started to stop us from falling in the pits, and so we were like, ah yeah, that dude has been saving us from the blood pit. And now I'm kind of imagining my character being really terrified of the pits in Mega Man 11. I'm like, that could be turned into art. So I'm like, you know, if I had money, I would probably turn that into art in some way. Because that's the kind of moment that deserves, that's the kind of moment that deserves some level of immortality. I genuinely just kind of recommend to watch the stream back. It's also up on YouTube at the moment. I'm uploading the Mega Man 11 VODs as they happen. So we also kind of just burned through the last boss that we did on stream yesterday. Like, I was at like a third health, 40% health, and we just like beat the boss in less than a minute. And I'm like, oh, this was meant to be harder. Also, speaking of things hitting hard. I like the fact that the music is the opera music, like sort of like an arrangement of the opera music. Like, that's a really nice touch to make that Celeste's theme. That's just... Yeah, this is also my first time playing through Final Fantasy VI, so genuinely happy about that. Also, Kels, thank you for the earlier message about fully expecting me to be interested to talk about politics. Like, I needed that. Like, I have such an intense fear of the moment I talk about it, people immediately run away. So, thank you. Like, I always feel as if my studies are on some level a curse, especially given the fact that I'm a streamer. And it's just that today of all days is like so much more political than it otherwise would be. I might as well explain why. Hang on. Yeah, no, let me just explain why. Because otherwise people on YouTube as well might be going like, oh, why is Tribe feeling so weirded out today? Also, for once, thank you, bots, for moving chat upward. For those of you who don't know, this is real fast. Also, for those of you on YouTube, this is just what happens sometimes. We just talk stuff that's just that happens. As I wrote, just woken up, been told that the Council of State wants a phone call with me as they are interested in me. Don't have work yet, but still, highest advisory body of the country. For those of you who don't know, which, to be fair, why would you? The Council of State... Let me go ahead and do... I'm just doing this... Let me go ahead and do this real fast. So this is the Council of State of the Netherlands, which is a constitutionally established advisory body in the Netherlands to the government and states general that officially consists of members of the royal family, crown appointed members in van having military experience. Advisory body of the Council of State must be consulted by the cabinet on proposed legislation before a law is submitted to Parliament. So one of the 4 highest courts of appeal in administrative affairs. Now, I should mention, there are a lot of people that are just bureaucratic, that are just administrators. But, like, I essentially got an email today from an agency that's trying to help me find a job. And they were like, hey, this, like, the Council of State has looked at your resume. And, like, they want to have an exploratory interview over the phone. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I have literally been awake for like 10 seconds. Like, as in, like, I woke up and I saw the message and I turn around and I'm like, fuck no, this is not a fun joke. I wake up 5 minutes later when my alarm goes off. And it's still there, the message is still there. It was not a dream. Like, it was not a dream. And I'm like, what the fuck? So that was like sort of like the first level of politics today. It's like, I'm like, holy shit. They already said that they don't have a job offer at the moment, but just being told, hey, they want to have a phone call with you is like... It's like, what the fuck is happening here? Which is the sentence I've said a lot over the last 6 years. So that was the first political thing, and then the second political thing is obviously the fact that a certain letter has been made public that just broke my brain in multiple ways. Yeah, exactly. It's like, in the end, I get that I'm a Twitch streamer and that, like, politics, people don't watch Twitch for politics. But at the same time, I will be honest, I believe it's on my About Me section that I'm a political scientist and that politics talks is assumed to be in every stream. So, at the same time, if you look at the About Me section and you're like, oh yeah, politics, sure, and then when I do talk about it, you're like, I don't want to talk about Trump, then to be honest, you've not understood what the About Me section is about. But that's just sort of like my own personal complaints here. So yeah, today has been a very political day, and it just kind of bleeds over into other things as well. Like, I don't mind it if people are right-wing. Especially during politics streams, the idea is that I'm a neutral party. Like, I'm always with politics streams, especially try to be a neutral party. That's what I've done during the elections as well. Is I write down all arguments and I'll talk about it. But at the same time, like, you can't hide your own political leanings in some way, even if just in what you consider worthy of summarizing. You know, even just what it is that I feel worthy of summarizing and then translating back already has some bias in it. And understanding that's why I always say at the start of a stream, like, of politics stream, it's like, oh yeah, I'm left-wing, I have a left-wing bias. Please keep that in mind. If you feel like my bias is showing too much, let me know and I'll move that around. So, you know, like, I always feel like it's always good to have people in your social circle that might disagree with you politically. Although I understand that in America that's a lot more difficult. But that's just the way it is. Yeah, I see that. It's just a nice bit of character building that Terra's having. Like, just the idea of, like, she was used by the Empire. And to be honest, like, we're playing Final Fantasy VI. Like, it's a political game. Like, I think that by now we're 12 hours in. Like, yeah. Maybe I'm just justifying it for myself. But I guess I kind of need that right now. Like, I'm human. Yeah, I love that what Terra is currently sort of going through the pains of being given emotions. And that's a very understandable pain. You know, this pain and almost like this almost existential contemplation of like, what does it mean to have certain emotions? What does it mean to be? I mean, obviously I look at it differently, because in my studies I had to be able to make arguments from both the left and the right. And once again, I understand that obviously in America it's different. But when I say right-wing, over here in Europe, that means like liberalism. Like conservative liberalism, for example. You know, it's always good to have a different perspective, is what I'm saying. Last thing you want is to always be surrounded by people that agree with your every decision. Like, I have a couple of great friends that just, you know, slap me on the head when I'm starting to be an idiot. It's good to have those people around. People that pop your balloons and remind you that there is very much a ground that you should be standing on. I mean, as long as you have someone, like, all I'm saying is, like, you should always have someone that is willing to bring you back down to earth. Also, it seems Locke is incapable of dealing with seasickness, which, fair Locke, fair. Poor guy. Yeah, poor, I am Locke in this situation. I feel for him. Poor guy. Like, all I'm saying is, like, you need someone to pop your balloon every once in a while. And I'm very happy that I have those friends, because they have helped me make some genuinely good decisions. Without them, I would never have started to study at university. Celestra, you go with Locke and Shadow. Okay. Also, I'm now imagining that Shadow had to sleep under the stars with Locke's dinner nearby. Oh god. Like, ah. Also, while we are currently walking, without spoiling anything, I will say that the Fallout TV show definitely should absolutely earn a prize for best set design. Because I believe I talked about it on Blue Sky as well. What I want is to just walk around in those sets and just feel all of it. Hang on, Shadow is level 19. Okay, equip. There we go. It's like I just want to walk around in those sets and just feel. And just sort of like see everything happen and imagine all of it and just it's great. It's genuinely amazing. It's a great test, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I will say this. At this point I feel like I'm watching mostly for the set design. Like the set design is just beautiful. What I will also say, and it's not really a spoiler that there's a Deathclaw because it's New Vegas area. Of course, there's got to be a Deathclaw. But from what I've been told, the Deathclaw is actually a puppet made from the Jim Henson Creature Workshop. So like there is a tactile feel to all of the environments that just really add to it. Like if I ignore story for a moment, which I cannot judge yet because we're not done with the season, then all I'll say is that it's like there is a physicality to the environments that you don't get with CGI. Like there's a physicality there that just begs to be used. Okay, so our fine gentlemen over here are pretending as if they don't know what magic is. Also, we have ads in 90 seconds. Sure, let's pay 1500 for the... So yeah, it's like beautiful. It's on the edge of town. Ooh. Getting in here. Don't we though? Do we not get in here, little boy? Little boy! I saw you use fire. Come out, wherever you are. That actually sounds relatively creepy. I should not be saying that. Let's go and find the little boy. Has he fallen down a well? He has in fact not fallen down a well. Has he fallen into an outbreak? Yes, he has. And there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Apologies, quickly writing something on Blue Sky. I quickly wrote a Blue Sky message saying like, hey, you know, there's always an inherent risk of politics. If you don't feel comfortable with that, then I might not be the right streamer. Just to kind of end the entire thing for myself, mostly. Anyway, we are looking for a child capable of an elderly gentleman who has spent his whole life pursuing the secrets of monsters. Strago. We are just... Names are still being added. Strago over here is hiding something. Especially with the child. Oh, not that child, but that's also a child, yes. See here, in her pictures she captures everything. Forest, water, light, the very essence of the things she plays. Hello, Realm. I think Shadow has lost his dog. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, the assassin has lost his dog. That's not good. Yeah, there's something very strange going on in this place. Kind of wanted to say, like, oh dear. We saw the child with, like... Paint your picture, okay. Wee little child! I saw you use fire! Oh, it seems everyone is friendly, you know. Okay. Question is, where to next? Okay, so you saw. Ooh, Dragoon boots. Oh no, we already have one of those. Okay, so you're now selling because I believe you didn't sell before. I'm sorry, 1 gil? We went from 1500 to 1? Oh, good lord. Yeah, I knew you were nice people, laddie. Yar. Yar, I knew you were nice people, laddie. For when I saw you speak to Elder, I knew, and I saw in your eyes. Fire, and then the flame spread to the nimbus, and oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Shadow, buddy. I'm so sorry. I love that Shadow is looking at us like, yep, that's not my problem. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. My old man, I thought you didn't know how to use magic. Oh, that is not good. Awful lot of. Why were you? Why were you storing flame rods in there? Why would you be? Isn't that the kind of thing that you should really not be storing inside a house with wood? This feels like the kind of thing you should not be. This is not the kind of thing that I feel you should be using. You should be having anywhere. What do we have here? Nothing. Okay, so Aqua Breath. Good. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that is a lot. Let's just cure on all of you. Okay, thank God. Okay, good. Experienced warrior. Okay. So we... What does that mean? Hang on. What does experienced warrior mean as a... Oh, defeated 1,000 enemies. Okay, good. Question, how many people do this have? This achievement? 36%. Okay. So, fun fact about the Steam achievements. According to Steam, about a third has made it to the banquet. I don't know how far into the game the banquet is, but that is not a lot. Oh, whoops, forgot that it was trans. Oh well. I do think that we have enough ethos to get through here. Okay, cool. Preemptive strike. Oh, that is not good. Okay, another preemptive strike. And do another cure on us. At the very least, we're getting a level up soon. That is not what I expected to happen today, but I'll still take it. Okay, there we go, level 23. Some ice rod. Okay, good. Do we have... I believe we do have something like ether, right? Yes, we do. And Asuna, okay, nice. Okay, it's a flame. Hello, flame eater. That is bombs. I'm very happy that we used the Suna before. Or that we, apologies, that we got an Eva earlier. 26. Ooh, that's a lot of HP. Oh, that is 4,800. Luckily for us, we do have something against the Flame Eater. Exactly, we just aqua breathing in here. You know, I heard you liked aqua breath, dog, so we decided to use more aqua breath, dude. Go then just really focus on flame meter because the aqua breath in order to deal with all the enemies all at the same time. Like, dude, I've been told aqua breath is like the bomb. Oh, that's a bad joke even for me. That is, you know what? That's a bad joke even for me. That is, I should feel ashamed. I don't, but I should. Oh, good lord. Protect. Oh, okay. And reflect. Okay, let's get ourselves Libra on Flame Eater. Seriously? Oh, that's not good. No weaknesses. Thank you for letting me know that about myself. That is a deadly bomblet. Rather annoyed at the fact that we have no idea how much HP there currently is. Okay, let's go and save Strago over here. Let's deal with the grenade first. Then we can use lock in order to turn into the healer for now. Given the fact that we have currently protect. So another grenade. Okay, it's just normal enemies. Okay. Now we can use Acrobat for that. Because it seems Acrobat does work if we... Like, it does seem as if when he uses bombs, that we can then use magic once again. Or maybe it's like only once? Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. I misunderstood. Oh, we could be just Libra in that case. Well, we killed it anyway. I am taking that. Hey, I'm taking the freebie on this one. But we did serve a safe realm, so that's good. Or did we? Seriously, dude, did you have to make an entrance like that? Hi Joshua, how are you doing? Hope you're feeling a bit better right now. And if not, then I hope that... I always recommend some tea. At least tea for me at least, tea always kind of helps in a lot of cases. The village of the Mega. No seem to know anything, at least it's all day here. Oh, well, I mean, you could, I kind of want to say, you could have picked a lot worse time to get sick, I guess. What holiday is it? It's the 19th. It's not Juneteenth, because that's in June. Name kind of says it. I'll be honest, I'm not really familiar with, like, holidays in America or Puerto Rico, so... Or Catholic holidays, so, genuinely don't know. I know the next holiday we have in our country is... Because I'm living above the rivers, it's like not until April that we have holidays again. Any mega left in the bowl. Oh. You guys are cool. I wish we had a government like that. I wish we had a luxury problem on holidays. It's like we got a bunch of holidays in December, then nothing until April, then a bunch of holidays until June, and then nothing until December. So it's like we're currently in the first drought of holidays. Also, it is technically Blue Monday today, so I hope that this stream is kind of helping with that. For those of you who don't know, Blue Monday is apparently the day that is considered most depressing in the year. As it's like far enough removed from the holidays that sort of has all worked its way up, but it's also a very long time until the next vacation period. So yeah, let's hope that today's Blue Monday can be made a little bit better. Escape Jacob shelter here, they were ancestors. Okay. It was Finn, but they remain in some form or another. Yeah, Joshua, I just kind of wanted to mention this because you said that you wanted to play 14. You can play all the different classes on a single character. Like, it does require you to be at a minimum level 10 in your first class. But apart from that... like, once that's done, you can just go to any place and pick up the job. And some jobs require you to, like, be level 50 or 60, but those are DLC jobs, so don't worry about it. Or expansion jobs, I mean. So don't worry about those. Oh, but yeah, I know that you mentioned it. I remember there being some hubbub about the fact that Tennessee, I believe. Like, I believe it was like something. Was it Tennessee that like wanted to make the 19th of January Dolly Parton Day? And by sheer coincidence, it happens to line up with MLK Day this year. So there was like a whole row about that. I remember reading about that, but. Which is a real shame. Although, to be fair, I don't think Dolly Parton, national American treasure that she is, would want to be given a holiday. But I don't know the woman, but like based on what I know from her, she wouldn't want that kind of like attention and worship. Although I will say though, if there is ever a Dolly Parton holiday, then I will absolutely be celebrating that. Like, she's an American treasure, and all Americans should be very careful with her. Like, she should be able to live as long as possible. Like, the amount of good that she has done for you guys is, and the ability for children to read is just absolutely unimaginable. What is past? I don't think I did. I think I missed it, unfortunately. Also, I feel, and I know this is partially a joke answer, but I feel like if you're gonna make any day Dolly Parton Day, it should obviously be May 9th. You know, 9 to 5. Ah, that's a musical joke for you folks out there. But no, I fully understand why they picked January 19th, as that's a birthday. But yeah, unfortunately I missed Shadow's stream. And while he's still active in your party. Oh, okay. Well, you know, if he's still active, then we might be able to see it. Mountains to the west. Okay. Teeming with magical energy. What I also know is we're currently in the middle of an outbreak. Hooray! And in honor of the Queen herself, for the next minute or so, there we go, a little bit of the Queen herself, Dolly Parton, and 9 to 5. And the beautiful part is because YouTube will absolutely flag this. I know exactly where the outbreak is as well, so there's a double little thing right there. That was for subscribers only. So they went berserk. Also, I should... Hello. Oh, Shadow is so cool! Okay, let's first of all get ourselves some stuff. I'm in desperate need of getting some more stuff. Including no, we actually do have ether. Okay. What do we need? 10s. Might as well go 2 10s. Teleport. Let's grab some teleport stones. Remedy. Holy water. I like to have all of my numbers neat and tidy. Also, if I'm, Joshua, if I'm a bit annoying today, I have a bunch of anxiety currently cropped up in me. And as much as I don't want to make it anyone else's problem, it's difficult not to make it everyone else's problem. Okay, let's see here, what do we have? We could grab the Gaia armor, 2 of them at least. It feels like the Gaia gear is just better than the golden armor. Like, the defense... Sure, you have 2 less defense. Why would you use... Hang on, why is the golden armor so much more expensive in that case? Like, you have 2 less defense for the Gaia gear, but in exchange you have, like, 6 more magic defense. Like, that's just a +4, right? Like, why would you pick the golden armor over the Gaia armor in that case? Mental but weaker as an armor. That could very well be it, yeah. I mean, to be fair, IRL logic has been helping us so far, so... You might be onto something there. It's... Okay, so we need to go to the mountains to the west. Do I have... Okay, encounters on. Okay, there we go, that's my answer. Do we have encounters on? We do. But yeah, if I'm more annoying than usual, I'm genuinely really scared for tomorrow. Like, I normally don't stream on these kinds of days in that case, but just, I don't know, the anxiety needs to get out, and it's just, yeah. Okay, there we go. Speaking of which, how are we doing magic-wise? Okay, so we are getting on the spell, protect, and shell. You have nothing. Holy arrow, maybe? Yeah, let's give you Kieran. Also have lore. Okay, and you, Kate, see how you're working on float. Oh, float would be very useful to have. Okay, that's the Esper Cave, including the healing rod. It's entirely possible. Realm of Spectral Magic. Cool! I really should play Pictomancer in 14, but I haven't really... Maybe I'll do that tonight after stream. I don't know, something about it just kind of scares me. That is the most wee that I have ever seen. I hope they're having fun. Yeah, it's he's blasting off again. But hey, that does mean that all the XP is for lock. Ooh, okay. Cool. Pokemon would be very angry if they knew. I'm suddenly really happy that I've gotten some better gear. Oi! Come over here! I'm seeing a tiny child in a cave. She should not be in the cave. Tiny children should not be in caves meant for adults. The magic, I think, maybe? Maybe you also need to kill the enemy? He doesn't, from what I can see. Back here, prevents blast, stone, acro weapon, self-destruct, but there is nothing else that he can do. So I'm wondering if it's a matter of both seeing the enemy and also... like, beating the enemy, maybe? Like, I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, I don't, unfortunately, the game didn't come with a manual. It could also just be a percentage chance. Like, I genuinely have no idea. Also, I should mention we have experience back down on 1. We can't use a tent here, okay. It's a back attack, not amazing. Like, I could check online, but at the same time, like, I kind of want to uncover it myself. Okay, what did online say? Just to see it and not die. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're right. Because now I'm seeing Learned White Wind. You're 100% correct. Okay, so one of these tunnels leads... Oh dear. Okay, so the... Oh, okay, I need to remember some stuff here. So, the left... Okay, so I'm kind of trying to put a formal map in my head. That any tunnels going south or west will lead to dead ends here. Okay, need to keep that in mind. Hello? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Statues of the Warring... Oh no, I know what the Warring Triad is. Legendary gods who created the power known as magic. I assume also that being flung off screen counts as dying in regards to learning magic. Magic meaning they've also created the Espers. Shrined images of the gods in a holy place. Oh, cool. Tired of fighting and turned themselves into stone. They can be found beyond the sealed gate, resting in their eternal slumber. Okay. Here by these statues, they could be just up ahead. I don't know why he's waving at us. I think he's just very happy to look at the camera. In reverence towards the god who these statues made, and in prayer that their power would never be again be stirred. Let them serve as a warning to future generations of the three gods who once descended from the heavens. Dawn of magic. Three gods descended from the heavens. Fearing one another's power, the gods began to war. Those mortals caught them amongst their fighting became Espers, and were forced to fight endlessly as slaves to the gods. Realizing their power begot naught but strife, the gods at last agreed to seal away their strength. With the last of their fading magic, the gods returned the Espers' free will and then turned themselves to stone. The last words they left the Espers with were these: never must we be woken. God damn it, Ultras! I was a slow learner, but at least I never give. God God damn it! Oh, no, oh God, he's moving towards us! Ah! Ew! Oh God, he's moving towards us! Ew, ew, yeah! Ah! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ultra, you creep! Ah! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Altus is... Why? Why am I am not gonna be surprised if he turns out to be the final boss of the entire game with how persistent he's been. Oh, cool. I'll take the white cape. Don't let him get any nearer if we can help it. I'm also not a fan of how it says that it's unable to scan. Yes, stay on the left. Don't come any goddamn closer. Also, why does he have more HP than any other enemy so far? Realm, don't come near the evil octopus. He's creepy. Cause PJ Track, yes, exactly. Don't come near the evil octopus realm. Don't, just don't. Don't ask why. Go home. What's your name? Don't talk to me. Sweetie, go back home. Yes. Don't draw ultras, please. Please be kind. Okay, that's a fun before fall, babe. Well done, Locke. I am very much in agreement on this particular fourth wall break. There we go. Suppose I can draw your picture. Oh, also no, don't. Yeah, alright, Ultras has made a child cry. He will die tonight. He's made a child cry. I will personally turn him into calamari. It is wrongly layered. Oh dear. You know what? I. That's impossible, Locke. Don't give him something. It's impossible to make him look good. Don't. I mean, to be honest, I think this was done deliberately because it is. If it was behind, it would be a fundamentally different it would be a fundamentally different thing, and the game would not be allowed to be sold in a variety of countries. I think this was done deliberately to avoid... Yeah. Unky ulti? Oh yeah. Oh god, the moment he said that. Creep. It is a very nice song. Do I need to do something here that I'm not understanding, maybe? Okay, never mind, it's just... I think he might. Yeah, I've been trying, but it's like it's constantly missing for some reason. Like when I use sketch, it just misses. Okay, keep at it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Washed up old octopus? Finally he understands. Finally he understands. Oh, good lord. Stay home when you're told anyway. You didn't need to do that wink at the camera. Fraction of you. To be fair, this is why I don't have any mirrors at home. Not because I'm a vampire, because I just really hate this look of my own face. But no, yeah. Asuna? Oh, yeah, Asuna. Oh yeah, right, we have Asuna now. Hooray! Nothing quite like a truth bomb to really ruin your mood. Maybe that's why vampires can't see their own reflection. If they could, they would be scared of what they would see. Because the real monster is the one inside of us. And 50 other things you can say to yourself to delude yourself that you, in fact, are a good person. Anyway, we're currently waiting because there is an ad happening in less than a minute, so might as well go ahead and wait for a bit. In the meantime, I'm currently spending some time just kind of looking stuff up, seeing if there's anything I need to know about. As we are in the middle of the ad break. See here. Just gonna be going through Reddit. There we go, welcome back everyone. Spent some time quickly looking at Discord. Apparently, in non-political news, someone accidentally ate a hot dog meant for dogs. So... if you know... if you ever need to feel good about yourself, there you go. Where even are we? So you know, if you ever need to... Oh, hello. I thought I was going the wrong way, but maybe not. Technically, I guess. Yeah, no, you're right. And to be honest, in the defense of the person in question, apparently it wasn't clearly labeled because it was in the wrong place at the supermarket. So, you know, fair is fair to the person. Like, if it's not on the label, I can see why you would accidentally eat it. Apparently, it was relatively bad from the article I've seen. Which makes sense, given it is not meant for human consumption, but... Yeah, I will absolutely give him for the fact that it wasn't from... I've seen the label, because it was a story about someone in my country doing it. I've seen the label. There was no way to know it was not meant for human consumption, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's mentioned nowhere. Also, the train unfortunately crashed last night in Andalusia. So I just hope that, you know, that they will be able to figure out what went wrong there. Apparently two high-speed trains crashed into each other. Do something for offense has been turned into major site. Then there appeared. Oh dear. Yeah, like I will say this, Joshua, because I think we both are thinking of the same person. If something had happened, he would have mentioned something. Given he's originally from Andalusia. Oh, moment to be stabbed into your world. We lost control of our magic. That's what he, I believe, said. Your world that dampens your powers. Okay. I do like the fact that not every single thing is immediately seen on the world map, so that there's still a few hours in something to discover. Okay, hello, Yura. Pioneerism by means to which to wage war. Also, don't talk to your grandchild as if they're an old man. I mean, it might be a good. I mean, if you're. Oh no. God damn it, dude! You're like Ultros, just an octopus by any other name that doesn't know when to give up. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy IV is depressing for a different reason, I feel. Did we get tricked? I feel like we got tricked. Asshole. Mistakes were made, I feel. What does shock do? Oh! Whoa! Holy! How much do you do with just normal attacks? Holy mama! It just goes to show how, like, strong Leo is as a person. Yes, exactly. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Kefka is just soloing, trying to solo a civil war, I assume. Oh, that's not good. That's not, oh no. No, 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 no. That's bad. That's bad. That, something tells me that is not good. So, who's up for War of the Magi round 2? Indeed. This is I mean, to be honest, nobody can survive the fat chocobo. Like, just him walking would cause an earthquake of apocalyptic proportions. So on a scale from 1 to really, really, really bad, how bad is this? Because I thought we were past Act 1, but now I don't know which act we are in anymore. Oh, this is not good. This is really, really not good. Oh, wow, he really did. Wow. Fuck, man. F's in chat for General Leo. Somehow this... I don't know... Okay, I need a moment here. Because... Is it me? So, at the very start of the stream, I talked for a while about sort of like politics, about the fact that, you know, I'm a political scientist. If you don't want politics on stream, you shouldn't be watching this in the first place. Is it me? Or does Final Fantasy VI so far feel very relevant to the real world? Like, if we ignore all the magic stuff, like, if we for a moment ignore the magical realism for a moment, then somehow I feel like this game feels very relevant in January 2026. In a way that I'm getting rather uncomfortable with, to be perfectly honest. Exactly. Like, I don't know, is it just me, or does this story feel very much more relevant it does now in this month than in quite a few years prior? Like, I'm starting to become uncomfortable with the way that this... with the relevance of this. My apologies if I'm not saying anything. I'm just thinking right now. Because the problem is I want to say a bunch of things about the story, but it but at the same time it would move into real world politics. And I'm not sure if chat wants me to make that particular connection. Okay, well, smart. Like, I already lost one follower today due to my talking about politics, and I don't want to lose another one. I mean, to be fair, like, the 90s was obviously a different era, so I understand why they left the Danish like a relic of the era. It's also why, like, in that regard, I'll just refer to the fact that Japan is just a different country with different sensibilities. Well, this is not good. What the fuck? be fair, based on the fact, if we assume for a moment that like at level 50 you get to the final boss, then we should be around 50% of the way with, done with the game. With the story world as we know it, okay. So I'm sort of like basing that on the fact that on average you sort of like you do the final boss at level 50 in both Final Fantasy and a lot of other RPGs. First things first. Make or break the game for you, okay. I will say that even if it breaks the game for me, I will probably continue it because, you know, might as well, but... like, as in, is that moment coming up right now? Like, let me rephrase it. How far removed are we from that interesting aspect? Okay, so... because it's a bit close by, then we're just gonna continue on for a while longer. I was planning on ending it in about, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes, because I started very late today due to reasons, anxiety. But if you're like, oh yeah, you're relatively close by, like within an hour, then we will just continue on. I want you, and let us get Simon, Gal, Gambler, Realm. Edgar maybe? Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, hang on. This is a good moment for us to go ahead and do some leveling as well. So let's get Gao in here. As 2 arcade, gonna have to be, or 2 arcs. Okay, the way the story changes a lot from, okay. We are about to enter the second arc, I assume. And let us get... Do you want to get Satigo? Given the fact that we're going on the continent, I don't really want to risk it with anything other than Edgar. Feel 60 is better, okay. Oh, that is... Oh, hello. Okay, let's go and keep our healers up and running. Luckily for us, we can still use our tools. Okay, Spitfire and Sky Armor. Okay, good. Lock learned Dispel. Okay, that's also good. HP plus 10, thank you. Also, if you're curious why we only have 2 others, they did mention that you could only have 3 people. So I'm staying with that. And we have ads in 1 minute, so we will obviously be pausing the game in that case during the ad break. I'm very happy that we have 2 people that can use magic on that front. Also, we have an ad break coming up, so please enjoy your ads. These ones, as I have been told by Twitch, have had some sugar added on top. And there we go. Welcome back, And there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Like, I assume it's sort of like the same as with the earlier boss fight, where it's like, oh yeah, you have a couple of, can I steal something from you? By any chance? I can! It was Ether! Cool! Like, Okay, good. Float and... Ah, yes, we've got float and sleep. Oh, that is very useful. Okay, you have gotten everything from Kite Sif. Is there anything? Yes, Carbuncle. Carbuncle's up next for you. You're still working on Unicorn, you're still working on Siren. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, hang on, I'm just realizing. Joshua, are you talking about the possibility that there's gonna be a time limit? Like, am I correct in assuming that there will be a time limit on what it is that we are gonna be doing? Because I'm just realizing that the main gimmick of 13, from what I remember, is the fact that there is a time limit or something like that, I feel, in the game in order to do stuff. Like, is that gonna be the thing, or did I figure it out, or you're going, oh dear? Why are you going, oh dear? You'll see. Oh, that does not sound good. I do not like that, oh dear. Oh dears make me tired, make me scared. I am not a fan of the oh dear. You'll see is, oh good lord. What the hell are you? Nobody is ready for what that is. That does not fill me with joy, to be perfectly honest. That does not spark joy. I'm seeing something that I remember from another game, and I'm like, oh no. Okay, we learned silence. Good, 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 good. To be fair, if it turns out it's too difficult, we can always just save and... Oh no, wait, hang on, we can't. I realized I didn't save. How many more are there fights are there going to be? Like, I don't mind it as such, given the fact that it's giving us a lot of experience. And also the fact that you've learned slow. That is good. Okay, Edgard, are you... Not yet. Okay, good. Magic. Okay, so we have like 3 more... Oh, for... No! 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 I refuse! I refuse! You cannot make me! You cannot make me! You cannot make me! That is the sound of me. That is the sound of me. No. You cannot. Not in a million years. I'm on strike. I'm officially on strike. There is no universe in which I will do this. Like, streamers should not be forced to deal with 2 ultras in one stream. That has to be some form of violation from the Geneva Conventions. Like, there has to be some level of violation going on here. And I do not have pictography indeed. This has to be some level of like going against the Geneva Conventions on this one. That has to be. Also, I love that Fire Eye is doing like 4,000 damage. How is that actually doing 4,000 damage? Oh, absolutely, yes. Oh no! Oh no! No! You no! Oh, that's mean! I cannot use my favorite attack. Alright, fine. Ultras, I'm gonna be... Since I cannot use it on him, I can use it on you. Okay, there we go. We can very much use that. Good. First, Ultras. I'm gonna turn you into goddamn calamari. There we go. This is too much. This is even for me. This is like a level of too much. Oh, I gotta use fire. Need to keep that in mind. We can continue using thunder. Luckily for us, he doesn't seem to be too strong. Which just makes me worried as to what he has planned for us. Are you serious? I just need a moment. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment here. I just need a moment here. That's all I really need. So it is. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Let's start off. I am gonna need you. Let's just go and spend this turn healing. Okay, let's just go ahead and temporarily do some healing. Refractive laser, oh god lord. I want to boo that. That is a great dad joke. That's a great dad joke. I love it. Well done. I love that dad joke. It's genuinely amazing. Well done. Well done. There we go. You've deserved the pin right there, good sir. Round 4, that does not look good. Okay, we managed to do it. We managed to do it. Also, we got on fire. Hooray! Shadow is alive! First things first, though. Let's say first. I need to check something here real fast. But I think it is about the end of the stream. Like I said, today is a bit of a shorter stream simply because we started late. And I'm genuinely really anxious. So we're gonna be ending it here for today. There will be more Final Fantasy VI on Wednesday, on my birthday. Then on Friday we will be having more Final Fantasy VI as well, and on Saturday will be the birthday bash. And yeah, like never mind. I'm not gonna talk more about it. I'm just like I said, Wednesday more Final Fantasy VI, Friday more Final Fantasy VI, and I genuinely don't know if this stream will go up on YouTube or not. I might just make a short video like, hey, the stream was like, yeah. Anyway, have a good night, everyone.